Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for MP.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England, Cooper Flagg. Any extra excitement for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, like everyone else, I watched him play at Duke, and I heard about him all through high school. So I'm excited to see him up close. Obviously, it's not one-on-one, but I want to see how good he really is.
We all do. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Portis is out there with Turner. And it's MP in at the guard position. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have 2 extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And here's Trent after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Russell with the 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Flagg with it, guarded by Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson for 3. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
He's just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by MP.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Russell against MP. Russell passes to Davis. Back to Russell. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Russell's got 5 points so far.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Pass to Trent. And here's MP for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Now, here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. He has 7.
Now, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
It's Trent on the wing. Back to MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee. Russell looking around. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Shot's good by Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here is Davis. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Milwaukee leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Amp. For Dallas. Flag comes in for Washington. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hardy. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. MP comes in for Porter. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by 4. Trent kicks to McAdoo. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got McAdoo. Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Anthony, and it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. Bucks leading by 7. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the Ravens stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis's hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships. The things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Christie. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Cole Anthony. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Lively. Pass to Flag to stop the run. Rebounded by McAdoo.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Flag. Back to Russell. And here is Davis. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Bucks leading by 17. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Russell. Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 31.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Flag. Russell a screen on Kuzma. And it's Flag missing. The Bucks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And they get it, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And a wide open look for MP. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 20. Left side Davis, outside Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Of course MP's in the running. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. And that is it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Milwaukee leading by 18. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Russell is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. We're looking to make amends this season.
Pass to Turner. Back to MP. Trent kicks to MP. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Lively. Thompson for the triple. MP grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 21. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a deep three from MP. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 39. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And right now for the Bucks, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
That one good for two.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Lively. Out to Russell. Will it go? It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. It's good. MP's got 44.
Now, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Driving inside. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Dallas, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
TB, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Davis up top, defended by Portis. And stolen by Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
In the corner, Lively with it. Outside, Russell. Lively inside. Turner covering. Russell, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Outside, Russell. Back to Davis to end the cold streak. Not going to go that time. MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting the...
Let's go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for P.J. Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. The Bucs also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and MP subbed in for Porter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Taurean Prince is out there with A.J. Green. Then it's MP. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to MP. The Bucs working the ball around. And the Bucs miss again. The Mavericks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Dallas again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Green finds MP. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Dallas. Outside, Davis. Russell against MP. Thompson in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Oh, that's a nice reply by Klay Thompson, a great shooter and a great competitor.
MP kicks to Green. Pass to Sims. Now here's Anthony. McAdoo dishes to Anthony. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Good, another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Pass to Sims. Now Green is guarded by Davis. Prince in the corner. Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Green. Hands it from downtown.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Green finds MP. Fires from deep. And it's Flag with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Thompson. Davis dishes to Russell. Good defense by MP. Outside Anthony. On the wing, MP. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce.
I've been waiting for a chance to go up against Cooper Flag since, heck, before I got my learner's permit. Because all I heard for years is how good this kid is from Maine and how I can't hold a candle to him. Well, Zan, what can they say now? Let's go. Talk louder, Vermont owns Maine. We own them.
I didn't realize these New England rivalries were so heated.
Oh, yeah. Like Bennington versus Bowdoin. The Green Mountain State always reigns supreme.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Bucks, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, there are the Hornets, now 5.5 games back.
I think for the Hornets, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knippel, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Bobby Portis out there with Miles Turner. And it's McAdoo in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they won their first group stage game. A nice beginning to their NBA Cup journey.
Absolutely, and the odds tell you, hey, there is a huge difference between starting 2-0 versus 1-1. So the analytics say this is a huge cup game for them.
And then for Charlotte, this is such an important game for them. Losing their first group stage game, they have to win tonight.
Yeah, and it will not be easy. They're on the road, staring down a 0-2 start in the cup. And that second loss pretty much eliminates.
And again for 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure.
The rookie Con Knippel with the confident answer. A 3 of his own after the 1 on the other side.
You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Ball outside. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. PA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Knippel's got 6 points.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knippel with the quick release off the catch.
Turner passes to McAdoo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically give it.
Oh, man.
What a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Wait. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Trent. .103 left in the first quarter here. It's Portis, high post. MP way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 18 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Bridges, beyond the arc. The rebound by McAdoo. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Anthony, the pass to McAdoo. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Ball no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
On the wing, Kuzma. Checked by Sexton. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball outside. Charlotte, no good that time either. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Some changes. Green's checked in for Smith. Trent comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. Green's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Dinwiddie. Hornets trail by 16. And grant the Hornets as of last season with a new front office trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
We've got Cole Anthony, Miles Turner out there with Green. Then it's MP, and it's Trent in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Green finds MP. And that comes off the assist by Green. MP's got 24.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Williams, a screen on Anthony. Sexton passes to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's MP from outside. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And here's Ball. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside, Green. Anthony against Sexton. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ball. Williams from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot.
Good! Another from 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Green. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Anthony. Charlotte also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Williams. And it's Bridges in for Sexton. Turner finds MP. And a miss there on the triple. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ball passes to Plumlee. To the inside. Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. The three from Ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough.
Connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA power rankings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, fresh out the gates, they've already established themselves as one of the teams to beat.
That is certainly reflected in their ranking here, a team to be reckoned with. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. On the floor for Charlotte. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. Bridges at the good. Another from three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Ball against MP. Ball right side. Tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by Portis.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Knocks down the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the three, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Ball. And here is Green. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-3 run. Portis finds MP to the right side. Takes a 3. Portis' shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Green, the pass to Ball. This one for 3. Rebounded by Trent.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Outside, Green. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an... And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Portis. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Trent. Inside, here's Dinwiddie. No problem on the jumper in close.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Anthony finds MP. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that one's good. Green.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They grab their own miss. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot with the step back for 3. Sexton. The rebound by the Bucks. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony, the pass to MP. Here's Sims. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Green. Milwaukee. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are 3 that come to mind right away.
Pass to Knipple. MP against Ball and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Pass to Prince, and he lobs it up to the rim. Sims can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Knipple, the 3-ball. The rebound by Sims. And here's Porter, green covering. From deep, MP buries it from 3. MP's got 58.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
1:51 left in the final quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Knipple, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Anthony. Back to MP. Anthony outside. Here's Prince. Here's McAdoo. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Strains the triple.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
6'6", number 24, MP. Presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. We've already seen some great plays from this year's rookie class, and there will surely be more to follow as we move through the month of November. Now let's look at the rookies leading the charge with their play in the Rookie of the Year race. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have, and again for three.
And he's shattered the franchise single season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
And the basket by MP.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And here's Maxey, following the three-pointer by MP. Trent against Maxey. Outside, George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is MP. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. This one for three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
From deep, George. The rebound by the Bucks. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Grimes is checked in for Embiid. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
When I look at the Bucks, they're right around where most thought they'd be, right? They've been reasonably consistent, and the early predictions about them have been pretty much on the money.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Trent finds MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Down by 12. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. 5 to shoot. The shot by George, wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
In the corner, it's MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by MP. Edgecombe, no good. Milwaukee leading by 12. Trent kicks to McAdoo. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Watford. Kicks it out to Maxey. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
And it's sent back by McAdoo. MP getting it done for the Bucks. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We'll return shortly. And so far, checked in for the 76ers. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Quentin Grimes, Joel Embiid out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Philadelphia with the ball, following the miss by MP. Pass to McCain. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. With his first shot attempt, the 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 19. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the three-pointer by MP. Over to the left wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And here's MP for three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his fourth assist in this one. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Embiid with the screen on MP. Here's Edgecombe. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defense's side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling it.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
A nice shot by MP.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
From deep, Maxey buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 6 points.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Maxey against Trent. And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. A 3 from George. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 12 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Milwaukee in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy. Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
And a look here now at the Bucks. Fresh out the gates, they've already established themselves as one of the teams to beat.
That is certainly reflected in their ranking here, a team to be reckoned with. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Portis is out there with Miles Turner, and it's McAdoo in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Edgecombe, following the score by Miles Turner. Embiid with the screen on Kuzma. George with the bucket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Kuzma, right side. MP kicks to Kuzma. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. McAdoo's got 48.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by MP. From deep, Maxey knocks down the 3 ball. Maxey's got 9.
From 3-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
The 3 from MP. And yet, another basket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3. MP looking solid from there.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Kuzma passes to MP. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, good, he hits again.
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys, he's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in league history. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Watford, and stolen by Portis. In the corner, it's MP. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Off target from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 20.
And George hits him with the clap back 3.
51 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Portis. From downtown. And MP with the basket on the assist by Portis.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Pass to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From past the arc. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Watford. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more important.
Making a change here. McAdoo's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for Edwards. Paul George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. Shoots the 3. They get it again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, another bucket! Wow!
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Embiid's shot is good.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Prince kicks to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Embiid with the steal. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. That's checked in for the Bucks.
Now, into the lineup for Milwaukee, number 21.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid with the screen on MP. Here's Edgecombe. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Edgecombe likes being involved in the pick and roll, but sometimes it's pick your poison for the D trying to guard it.
Anthony, the pass to MP. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. McAdoo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders and on good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Prince finds MP. And again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. So we mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. 4 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anthony kicks to Prince. And here's MP for, and good! There's another.
And he's now outmatched his own single game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
That's a new career high for you. What inspired you today?
Spite. I mean, y'all saw what people were saying before the game, right? Yeah, so put some respect on my name or see what happens. Their choice.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage.
What we do here is go back.